Yes, my eyes are looking like I've been crying for days because I have on October the 20th, I went into North Bethesda Hospital, same day surgery, to have a procedure done on my neck to remove a cyst on my neck. And when I got there, they couldn't get an IV in my hand. So the nurses, she waited for the anesthesiologist to come, and then he was supposed to get the IV. So I spoke to my doctor and I let him know that, I have a portacap. It's because I'm a hard stick and they normally can't get an IV on me unless, they go in my neck or, they use my portacap. Because due to steroids, because I have ulcerative colitis, steroids has depleted my veins. So I'm telling them this. They said, oh, well, we don't like to access the ports and everything. So they said, oh, well, the team will be good. They'll do it. So when one of the anesthesiologists, she came and she got a finder, some kind of finder, and she tried to find the vein and everything. So I told her, I said, no, y'all got to use that other machine to find it. The doctors always use a sonograph or something like that to find the veins. So she said, okay, well, let's see if we can find one. So they're trying to find it and everything. So she's looking, she's sticking me. She said, okay, well, you know what, I don't see anything. Oh, she's sticking me. She's already in tune sticking me. So she calls another doctor, anesthesiologist, and he tells her, well, you know what, let's just bring it. Time is getting away. She's the last patient of the day, and she's been here since 9 o'clock, and it's almost it's 2 something now, and everybody is ready to go. I can tell they all ready to go and everything. So they take me to the operating room. When I get there, he said, oh yeah. So she said, she's talking to him, and he says, yeah, let's do some gas. We'll give her a little gas, and then we'll make her comfortable with some gas, and then we'll be looking for veins and stuff on the machine and everything. So I don't know nothing about no gas and everything. So when I get in there, they said, oh, we're gonna put something in your legs, something to keep your legs warm. Looked like they was just strapping me down. That's what it seemed to me. Okay, so they put those feet warmers on me. Then they laid me down, and a nurse, she put the gas over me. She said, you're going to be okay. Just put a little gas on you. It's going to relax you and everything. So they put this gas on me, and immediately I'm telling her, no. Oh, no. And she said, take a breath. Take a deep breath. Every time I would take a breath, it seemed like I was dying. I was just dying, just like I was drowning in my arm. I was just drowning. And I had no control of what was going on with me. And then all of a sudden, it just seemed like I just went out and I died. And I began to pray, and I kept praying. And I asked God, I said, God, forgive me for my sins. And Lord, if it's my time, take care of my children, Lord, and everything. And I just begin to, just to be praying with this gas on me and this and this gas. I kept saying, take this off me, but meanwhile I can't move my hand. I can't move nothing. It's just like I'm all in slow motion and everything, and it just, the gas just took me out, and I'm saying, no, take this gas off me. It's killing me. So they have like 6 doctors. I can see them now. I guess they thought that I was all the way out. And they're talking. They're working on me. They're just doing anything. And the doctor's telling the other doctor, that's an artery. Oh, you'll see that. That's an artery. You're putting that in it. You're looking at the machine. They're teaching people on me. Then there's 2 people on one of my hands sticking the needles in. And then there's another doctor down by my feet. They messing with my feet, looking for veins and stuff. And then there's another doctor on this hand. He's on this hand. And there's another doctor on this arm. And one of the doctors said, wait, don't y'all see? Let him stick her first, and then you stick her. Why are y'all sticking her at the same time? And about that time, I start fully waking up from that doggone gas. I mean, that gas, I'm telling you, I felt like I went to heaven, and God said, no, it's not your time, baby, and brought me back. And when I told them, I said, I went to heaven. Y'all gave me that gas, and God said for me, it wasn't my time. And at that time, one of the doctors said, he said, y'all know she woke. She's woke. She's not gonna like what y'all doing to her. What y'all doing to her. Y'all doing all this stuff to her, and while he was doing it too. But he realized that I was different. And the nurses, it looked like they were in tears. They couldn't believe. And the doctor kept saying, oh, I'm just so sorry, Miss Burgess. I'm so sorry this happened to you. I am so sorry this happened to you. And I'm telling them, I'm saying, y'all trying to kill me with this gas. And about that time, my doctor walked in, and he said, move out the way. What are y'all doing? Y'all been here working on her for a whole hour. Move out the way. She has a porta-cap. The reason she have a porta-cap because she has no veins. What is wrong with y'all? Oh, we didn't want to risk infection. I say infection, if that's the case, they use it every time I go to the hospital. And I mean, I was just so emotional. And then the doctor, he said, give me the needle. Give me the hybrid needle for my porta-cap. I said, I'll take a 1-inch needle. He put the needle in, and it didn't bleed. So I told him, I said, sometimes my port don't work. It don't bring back blood. But I can tell you if it's in or not, if it's working. So he said, well, we can't really tell like that. We need blood return. So I said, you need to flush it about 4 or 5 times. So he started flushing. He says, oh, it's flushing good. I said, I tasted it in my stomach. He said, you taste it in your stomach? I said, yes, it's in my body. So I know what's in me. So about that time, the other anesthesiologist said, yes, some people ports are like that. So you can, it's in. If she said it's in, and I know, and you're not, and it's not swelling up and everything. So then they said, let's give her some Versed. So they gave me Versed, and Versed had me laughing. But when I said, oh yeah, it's working, and I started singing. They said, oh wow, you can sing. I said, yes. I said, God told me to tell you that everything gonna be all right. Everything y'all did to me, He said, everything gonna be all right. And the doctor said, she kept saying, I'm so sorry. And then they put me to sleep. And when I woke up, I began to tell my daughter and my mother what had happened to me. And let me tell you that putting somebody under gas just for an IV, working on me for a whole hour, torturing me, that was just not right. How many other people have they done this to? Torturing me. I mean, just torturing me every time I think about it. I'm just hollering, telling them stop. Just stop. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm just drowning. I've been through a lot in my life, but never nothing like this with this right here, with that gas and to feel like you're just suffocating and you're dying. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But I began to sing. And they said, oh wow, she can sing. Because God told me to tell you everything was going to be all right. And then I remember I went out. They put me to sleep. But when I woke up, I remember everything, and I was in so much pain from my hands, from my legs being stuck in my legs, my hands, my body, my neck. I mean, I'm already cut in my back of my neck and everything. But I know God had my back, because while I was under that gas, I began to pray. I was praying and I was asking God, Lord, if it's my time, God, then let me go. But if it's not, God, let me come home, taking my children, God. I mean, every time I think about it, I just get so emotional, and I wonder if it happened to me. They're going around here suggesting stuff, torturing people with gas, putting gas. I mean, the woman was holding. I'm telling you, if I could catch her right now, she just If I could catch her, I just wanted to just tear her neck off. She was holding that thing on my nose, and I kept on taking off, but I couldn't move it. Every time it's like you're floating. I said, take it off. It's killing me. This gas is killing me. I said, I can take the pain. I can take the pain. You can stick me in my arm. Take this gas off of me. Take it off. But I know God had me. I I was just suffering. And every time I think about it, I can't, I'm a very happy person. I laugh all the time. When I get ready to laugh, I'm just crying. Because it's just not right. I know I'm a strong woman. I've been through so much in my life. But that gas almost took me out of here. I was out of here. And when I came back, they couldn't believe that I was woke when I was woke. You can't mess with God's children. You can't mess with God's children. That's all I gotta say. But them doctors, them anesthesiologists, they're supposed to know how to find a vein. That's their job, to put people to sleep. All that doggone experimenting and stuff they did on me tortured me with those. Why would y'all all be sticking me at the same time? I can't even breathe. Sticking me in my hand down here. This is the hurting, most painful place to stick somebody. And then to go on my feet. You already don't mess me up with that doggone gas. But I know God's gonna make a way. I'm gonna pull through this. I'm gonna get through this. Maybe this is gonna make, I know I'm gonna have to get some kind of help. Because every time I think about what they did to me, all their faces, I see their faces. Every time I think about their faces, it's just sad. You don't know what you be going through when you be going to these surgeries and different things. And people wake up. I've woken up in surgery. But this here, with this doggone gas, said they were gonna relax me so that they can look up and see, so it won't be so painful, because they had to go all the way in and hit the arteries. The doctor said, that's an artery. Y'all supposed to know this stuff.